The following presentation is brought to you by the Pride of ODU, the official NIL collective of Old Dominion Athletics. Be a Monarchist. Join the Pride.
Somebody close that. Yeah, thank you, Aaron. You good to go, Aaron? All right. Okay. First and foremost, I think I'd be remiss if I did not say something about Dr. Jarrett. Tremendous tribute to him before the game. For someone who, is part of the reason why this building is even here for us to play in, but obviously the pioneer he's been for college athletics, women's college athletics, but obviously his influence on our school community. So sorry to hear of his passing. Hopefully, our university will continue to strive to make him proud, for what he helped to create here. So shout out to the Jarrett family and rest in peace to Dr. Jarrett.
Is this a pretty complete performance in your mind?
As a coach, I'm like these guys, I'm going to nitpick and I'm going to, say, here, there. We can't give up the offensive rebounds we did at the end of the game. A couple of the backdoor plays that we scouted and game plan for, we gave those up. But I'm happy, obviously, with the result. And, for the way we played the last two games, this was a much-needed win, a much-needed, collective togetherness and connected team that we played like tonight. It's something we needed to have.
A lot of guys super efficient tonight.
Yeah.
Talk about that. We talked before the season about how thought you'd have 4 or 5 guys that double.
Yeah, and we have 4 tonight, and another with 9, and another with 8, I think. Yeah, Kyle had 8. And the guys shared the ball. 17 assists, 7 turnovers. Just there's so much unselfishness, and again, if as we are kind of rounding into our identity here, I'm really hoping that becomes something that we're known for, like just the versatility. And if you're a team game planning for us, you cannot say, hey, if you stop him, you can stop them. Like we have so many guys that can contribute.
How different is this team when 3-pointers are falling at a reasonable rate?
Just the confidence that comes with it. I just think, even some of these guys were, I've been talking about how well we shoot the ball. A lot of these guys are probably wondering what the heck is going on because we're in practice every day. We don't have days like that. We have so many just times where, yesterday, literally, I counted out our perimeter guys made 21 threes in a row. 21. And I'm sitting there counting them out, and it becomes a competition to be who's going to be the one to mess it up and miss. I won't call that gentleman out. But literally, the confidence that comes with that makes guys share the ball more. It makes the ball move a little bit more. And then when you have guys KC's out, but KC and LJ and Zacch, who are so good at getting the ball into the paint, the lane and the game opens up for them.
What's going on with Casey?
He turned his ankle yesterday in practice. Very unfortunate. It was literally in the 4-minute segment that we were going live, and we didn't even get 2 minutes into it. So it's the way it goes. Again, so thankful. He'll be back and he'll be fine. He's one of the toughest kids on our team. He does not want to be out. So trust me, as soon as he gets cleared, he's going to be back on the court, 1. And then 2, I'm just glad we've got the type of depth, Jared, Drew, and Zacch, all 3 benefited from KC not being out there tonight, and then you see what they did. You got 18 points, you got 14 points, and then you've got Drew's 9, but his impact on the game, like we took off when Drew went on the floor. Like he made 2 incredibly unselfish plays that I don't think most fans will notice. Like easily could have shot the ball, easily could have been looking for his own shot, and he was patient and held on to it. Got an immediate assist, I think, to Zacch, and then another one where a guy got fouled and we got 2 free throws, and that truly started to stretch the game out for us.
Going back to the 3-pointers, so obviously Jared, nice night there at 4-7. At what point in the game do you feel it, whether it's on or not? Like right from the start, or how's that go?
I mean, it really just starts off with me looking at the rim and just letting it go. I mean, I know threes are what I do, and I mean, regardless if I make them or miss them, I just got to have the confidence to be able to shoot them. So,
Coach, since you started recruiting Zacch, can you talk about his process and how he's?
Hey, it's, you know, I remember when he came up to Maryland, when I was at Maryland, he came up on an unofficial visit his junior year. And, you know, long before I knew if I would be here or not, but as soon as I got here, you know, and we made a big board, like Zacch Wiggins went to the top of that. He played in a summer event that I was able to actually go see him in person. His high school coach's son, I helped recruit. I wasn't the main recruiter, but I helped recruit to Virginia Tech. So there was a relationship there already. His AAU programs, he played for 2 different ones, had a decent relationship with them. And I mean, honestly, we just did the best we could. He can tell you how good of a job we did, but we did the best we could to make sure he knew he was a priority. And like, you're coming here to play. You're not coming here to sit. Like, and I think everything's going well. He'll tell you I'm hard on him. I'm very hard on him. I'm not going to allow him to, you know, rest on his laurels. Like, he has the ability to be really good at this game, and if I lower that bar for him, I'm not doing my job.
You're a month on the road now, almost a month on the road. That's challenging.
Well, yeah, the last week was challenging too on the road. So, yeah, like let's be clear. Like, we knew what schedule we made. Like, we knew what this was going to be. We knew, like, you know, you look at it, you know, GW is one of the best teams in the country that people just, I don't think, realize it yet. You know, Xavier being a Big East team, they were struggling. So, I mean, it was almost like we went into, you know, a rabid dog's house when we went in there. They were ready to go, and we didn't respond. Neither one of those teams are, 23 points or 30 points better than us. We didn't play well. And us have an opportunity to come back here in front of our home crowd, kind of settle down a little bit before we go back out on the road. Like, this was perfect timing for us. Yes, it's going to be incredibly difficult. You know, we got Drexel and then Villanova and Wayman Marion and Richmond and George Mason. Yeah, that's not the most optimal schedule in terms of, you know, opponent and the caliber of opponent. But all of this is just to prepare us to do the best we can to try to win the Sun Belt. So no matter what, as long as we can keep our heads up and our confidence about us and just go out there and compete, I'm very happy with the schedule we have.
Zacch, were you aware you were leading the team in scoring, or is that something that this team even thinks about?
I wasn't. I mean, I was just, you know, playing with the flow of the game. You know, my teammates found me when I was open, so, you know, I'm just playing confident and playing to the best of my ability.
Like, a lot of times, young guy will come in as a freshman, and the game will be fast, and there's a lot of adjustment period. Tonight, you had a really nice game. I mean, 18 points, you were 4 for 4 from the line. You did a little bit of everything. Paul and I were talking about before. I mean, you were like confident. You were calm. So, at what point is the game starting to slow down for you? Or was it always when you came in?
I mean, not really. I mean, just like I said, playing with the flow of the game and just staying confident. You know, I knew KC went down, so I knew how to step up. So, yeah.
Casey's just twist, no sprain, nothing extra
I
wide.
don't even know if I'm allowed to go into the detail. I just know he turned his ankle yesterday, and we will welcome him back with open arms as soon as he's ready to be back. So I certainly hope it's not very long.
Anything else, Shade?
All right. Everybody want to say congratulations to Harry Minningham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White.
Hey,
Thanks,
White. Thanks, fellas.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.